So today I thought that I would give you a tour of my craft room. Hello, Abby. And you haven't seen Abby for a couple years, so I'm just letting her say hello. This is my new craft room. I've been here about a year, and I've been meaning to do a craft room tour, but I just haven't had time. So now that I do, I'm just going to give you a brief tour. This is a kitchen on this side, and then the side that you're looking at is like an eat-in area, and that's what I use for my craft room. So that's the overview, and now I'll go in and show you the different parts. We'll start on the left-hand side, and as you can see, I have an embellishment center up there with pearls and just, you know, stuff like that I've had for years. And then down here, this has like 12 by 12 paper in it and chipboard and things like that. This has paper collections in it. This is my filing cabinet. This has stuff for my store in those 3 drawers right there. Okay, so this is my wall of ink, and those are my dies right there, and my shelves, which just have a bunch of stuff on there. And I've got a couple of these IKEA Alex drawer units right there. What's the matter, Kitty? I think Kitty wants to be in the video. And sorry about that, guys. And I think I'll go ahead and show you up close a couple of things. These are my dies, and this is how I store them. I have 2 of these containers, and I just categorize them and put them in these pockets and then label them. And I have them also, what do you call it, inventoried in Evernote. So then this is my Distress ink and my Nuvo drops. I don't have all of them yet. And then my regular ink pads. And then down here I have, this is where I keep paper. This is like office supplies. This is camera stuff, it says, but it's actually my laminator and just a bunch of cords and stuff like that. This is where I keep re-inkers and envelopes. I have all different sizes of envelopes here, so that's where I keep them. And this is where I keep all the organizing stuff for my stamps and dies and labels. And then this is where I keep specialty papers, which is a mess. I just throw stuff in there all the time. Okay. So then this is my die cutting station, and I just keep the extra plates and stuff in this little tool caddy that I just got. And I have this little magnetic bowl over here that I keep dies in, like loose dies that I'm working on, so I don't lose them. And then over here is another one of these IKEA Alex units. Sorry for my shoddy camera work. I have a nosy kitty today. So this is where I keep like tools and miscellaneous stuff. Let me back up so you can see. And this is where I keep wood veneer, which I don't ever use. I need to remember to use those. This is where I keep ribbon. And more ribbon. And more ribbon. Which I don't use either. And then this is like paint supplies and stuff like that. This is where I keep my scrap paper. I've had my scrap paper several different ways over the years, but it just took up too much space in my room, so I changed it to this. And this I can carry if I want to go somewhere, which I don't, but I could. It's got hanging files in it, and I just put each color in a different file folder. And this is just an iris case, and you can get it at Joann's or Michael's. Okay, and then in this basket, I just keep stuff that, well, let's see, right now I've got stuff in there that I just haven't put away yet. Up here on the shelf, this is like stickers and stuff. More stickers and stuff. I just got rid of a bunch. And then up here, these are my big masks. These are my die cuts, which are in those little individual photo storage unit things. And this is my scan and cut mat. And then this basket, I keep all of my alphabet stickers that are not thickers. And then up here, that one folder is bling, And then the rest are all rubber stamps that are in those binders. And then in this little container, I have stamps that are in CD cases that are rubber. And they're out like that because it doesn't matter if the sun gets them or gets to them. This box right here that I'm about to show you, these are clear stamps that are in those Stampin' Up! Cases. So I store the clear stamps in these because the sun was making my stamps turn yellow. So I just have my DVD cases or Stampin' Up! Cases in here. And I have a couple sets that are too big for the cases, so I just make my own pockets using my, what's that called? The fuse tool and page protector thing. And I keep those in here too. And then I keep those stored up on the shelf. So that's not how I store my regular stamps. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Those are just sets that are too large to go in where I store the rest of them. These are my sequins, and I have a video on this showing them. I have an extra one up here because I'm, oops, sorry about the camera. I have an extra one up there because I'm about to put more sequins away, but this is how I store them. And then I have them labeled. So I have neutral, purples, red, orange, yellow. This one just says miscellaneous. And this one is blue. I don't know what that one is. Oh, it's beads. This one is beads. And then I keep my enamel dots in this little container. These are my embossing folders. And most of them, well, half of them are the 6x6 folders from We Are Memory Keepers. And I keep those in this little bin that I got from Amazon. I still got the sticker dots on there, sorry about that. And then these are my other embossing folders. Okay, so the rest is just stuff, not, you know, important. Kitty treats may be important. And this is my wall of my best friend, Alicia, and a picture of us. And then we'll move on over here to this wall. This is where I store paper up here, and this thing is like specialty papers right there. And then this is my cardstock for card making, like card bases. And in here, this one is liquid adhesives and glue guns and stuff like that. This one is just regular adhesive refills and stuff. And that's full of kid craft stuff, and that's full of kid craft stuff for my nieces and nephews. And then I have my large scoreboard over here, which I've only used once. And this is just some miscellaneous cork and stuff. These are my stickles. And these are the large Sizzix plates and platforms or whatever. This is where I keep extra Sizzix stuff. This drawer is glitter tape on one side, and the other side are, what do you call these things? These frame things. I use them for scrapbooking a lot. I haven't been scrapbooking lately, so they're just kind of sitting there. This is my glitter. It's kind of a mess. This is how I store my stamps. So I store them in these drawers. Is it focusing? Okay. And I put them in these little pockets. They're Avery pockets. Not Avery, but they used to be Avery. Now I use the ones from Checkout Store, and I'll leave a link if I think about it. They're much cheaper, and you get like 100 to a pack. And they're the exact same size. Hello. I'll be saying hello. So anyway, I cut them in half, and I put my stamps in here, and I store them like that. Abby, stop. Sorry, my dog's pushing my arm. And that's how I store my stamps. So I have several of these full of stamps, and they're inventoried in Evernote, just like the other stuff. These are extra paper trimmers. This is mounting foam, some stuff for watercoloring, watercolor paper. These are alphabet and background stamps. This is empty. This is empty, and this is foam. And then this is stuff I never use. It's like my Epiphany punch and my tag maker and just junk. These are border stamps, or not stamps, I'm sorry, border punches. More border punches. More border punches. Doilies. And my circle cutter. Ugh, I'm getting too old to be bending over like that. Okay, so then in this one, oh, in this thing I have cards that I've made that need to be like sent out, or cards that I can send out, stuff like that. In this drawer are little punches. And then this one is like medium-sized punches. This one is large punches. And then I start storing Sizzix dies in here. So these are the green dies. These are the yellow dies. And more yellow dies. And then these have the big die. Oh, no, those are yellow too. I guess I have a lot of yellow. These are the big dies. So that goes all the way down. And then over on this side, I have my button collection up here. And then this is felt. And then that's just paper, all my papers over there. This is some of the inventory for my store. I just keep some of it over there. And then this is some more inventory. And then this little thing is from IKEA, but I got this at the thrift store for like $4. And I just ordered the shelves and the little buckets online from IKEA. They were really inexpensive and had them delivered. So right here I keep extra toner cartridges for my laser printer. This is stuff that I'm taking with me on my next crop. This is extra adhesives, sponges, and some paint. And then these are holiday paper pads. Okay, so then if you go over here to this wall, this is it's a board that I made last week. I'm not crazy about it, but it holds cards that people send me. And I just glued some clips on there and painted it. And this is my Raskog, and it holds my 6x6 paper pads, all of my mists, and then my mixed media stuff is on the bottom. This is a storage unit that I got for my thickers, and it just has 3 drawers full of thickers. I know I have a thicker addiction. And then, turning back around, this is just a storage cart that I got several years ago to put my Cameo on, and it rolls around because it's on wheels. And I don't use it for my Cameo anymore, but I do use it for storage. So this one has like cords and blades and towels. This is like bling. This basket has white flowers. This one has, ooh, that was gross, Abby. Excuse my dog for burping. Colored flowers. She can be nasty sometimes. This is pet stuff, and this is Christmas stuff. And then I think I have 2 more units under the desk. I'll show you my desk. This is stuff that I use for packing dies for my store, so I just keep that on my desk. This is a little storage unit that I got at Goodwill, and I keep my scan and cut on it. And I cover it with a silhouette cover because it kind of fits, and I already had one. And this is my spinny thing, just full of tools. These are acrylic blocks, and I keep my Stampaholic and my Nano, which is the smaller one, in here. And I just store those on this shelf right there. And then I have this spinny thing, and this is mostly for like pens and markers and glue pens. And then this is like a little miscellaneous thing. This is stuff that I've bought and haven't put away yet. And then this is kind of a mess. This just has like miscellaneous stuff in it. I don't even know what's in there. Just stuff. And it's just got all kinds of stuff in there. Okay, so then under the drawer, or under the desk, I can't talk today. Under the desk are some more drawers, and in the top one, okay baby, watch out. Out. Okay, so in the top drawer is Copic paper. My dog wants to be a part of this. This is coloring medium, so I have my pencil color pencils in here, and the stuff that goes with color pencils, some watercolor, Peerless watercolors, and a cup. And then these are my embossing powders. These are just like packing supplies, and these right now just rubber bands. but that's for packing supplies too. And then under my desk I have a garbage can, and then I have this bin that I keep packing envelopes in, whatever, for orders for my store. And then this one is the one I use all the time. This has my adhesives in the top. This one has like large blocks and some miscellaneous stuff like masking paper, my Score Buddy, hand wipes. And this is my foiling drawer, which just has all my foil in it. It's kind of a mess in there. This is my twine and some seam binding, and that drawer's kind of a mess. It's organized, but it's an organized mess. Like the twine, oh, one of them is not on a roll. They're organized on these, most of them. But then there's a couple that came like this that I just throw in there. Okay. And then this one is just like miscellaneous office stuff. So I think that's my whole craft room. If I forgot anything, just let me know. And, oops, let me turn around here. I'll give you a little overview again. If there's anything that I didn't go into detail on and you want to see it, just leave me a comment and I'll be glad to do that. I'm also going to have a pictorial tour on my blog. So if you're interested in that, check out my blog, and the link will be in the description box. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys, and I hope you liked my craft room. See you later.